Hi guys, welcome back to my bubble. And in today's video, as you can see by the title, I will be sharing with you guys a couple of fragrances that I added to my collection. So it's been a while that I don't do a perfume haul. I actually purchased 6, 7, 8 new fragrances. Some of these are blind buys, some of these are repurchases, and some of them are just fragrances that I smelled in the store. I liked how it smelled and I just picked it up. And 2 of them are actually fragrances that were sent to me by Dossier, a company that I've worked with before in the past. So yeah, let's get right into this video. So the first fragrance that I am going to share, and my dog wants to bark, right? That I'm going to share with you guys is none other than Stella McCartney's Pop. Now this literally you guys just happened. I kid you not. So one of my babies broke the cap off. Like, she literally just broke it like 5 minutes ago, because I asked her to bring the perfumes to me so I can film this video, and she just, I don't even know how it happened, you guys. Like, and I was already struggling with the, you see, like with the nozzle, like it barely like sprays. It's horrible. It's oh my god, I am so upset. Like, I literally just locked her up in the room and told her she's on punishment for this. Anyways, huh? She's on punishment, Nia, because she just messed up mommy's perfume. Now hush. Now I purchased this perfume because of someone here on YouTube that I watch. I forgot who it is, but she literally bragged about this fragrance, you guys. Like, she bragged about it like no other. So I was definitely intrigued about it and said I need to get my hands on it and sniff this, because if she's that passionate about it, then it must be good, right? So this is, again, Stella McCartney's Pop, and the main accords are floral, tuberose, citrus, powdery green, aromatic, white floral, tropical, woody, and musky. The notes are, top notes are tomato leaf, green mandarin, violet leaf. Middle notes are tuberose, frangipani, violet, and the base notes are musk, sandalwood, and cedar. Now, I have read reviews on this one, and a lot of people say that it smells like Barbie, that it smells like the Barbie shoes, that it smells like plastic, you guys, and I definitely get what they mean. Now, I don't think it smells like plastic or the Barbie shoes, but what it does is definitely a very nostalgic fragrance. Definitely very nostalgic, definitely very 90s. If you're a 90s baby and you smell this, you will definitely know what I mean. It's just so hard to describe. But what it makes me think of is, you guys remember my 90s babies, those Barbies that I think they wore bathing suits. I'll insert a picture here somewhere. They wore bathing suits and they came with this little perfume, but it was like fragrance drops for the Barbies for you to like drop on the Barbie. And that's what this perfume smells like. Like, it's just very youthful but modern, sweet, feminine. My dog is trying to knock my ring light down. Like I was saying, youthful, feminine, modern, slightly sweet, very girly, flirty. Definitely reminds me of that little fragrance drop that came with that Barbie doll. Again, I'll insert a picture here so you guys can see. Perhaps you guys remember what I'm talking about, but I used to own a couple of those Barbies and I used to drench them in their little fragrance drops. It was so cute. This smells so good. And I actually wore this once already, which is why I noticed that the nozzle, the sprayer, was like horrible. I was struggling with it. And now it's even worse, as you can see. But surprisingly, the lasting power of this perfume, you guys, is amazing. Like, I sprayed a little bit of it on my clothes, and then the next day I was still smelling it. Seriously, like, I am so surprised at how long this actually lasts. And it dries down to a very beautiful, fluffy, floral, girly, Barbie, pink type of scent. It's so good. I am so surprised. It's so good. And then once again, Stella Pop by Stella McCartney. So the next fragrance is one that is not similar to Pop by Stella McCartney, but it's in that same like scent profile, just girly and floral and a little bit sweet and flirty and youthful. It is none other than Versace's Bright Crystal. This one is still in its wrapper and everything. I didn't even bother taking it out because I know what it smells like. I owned it in the past. This is a repurchase for me, and it is major nostalgic. Like, this was the perfume that I wore to my high school prom, you guys, and every time I smell it, it takes me back to 2008, me wearing my red dress, looking fabulous, looking like I belonged on top of the cake that they had at my prom. Oh my goodness, just good times. So it's this baby right here. Such a beautiful fragrance, such a classic, but it has become very basic nowadays. It's just very, let me read the notes to you guys. For those of you that haven't smelled this or don't know about Versace Bright Crystal, classic. So the main accords are floral, fresh, aquatic, citrus, woody, fresh, spicy, and rose. The notes are, the top notes are I'll wait, Quibble. The top notes are yuzu, pomegranate, ice. Middle notes, peony, lotus, magnolia. Base notes, musk, mahogany, and amber. Now that is so interesting, you guys. I didn't even know that this fragrance had ice, and that's just what it reminds me of, like just flowers and water, like something cold, like just like a bouquet of flowers dipped in ice cold water. It's just a very watery, floral, bubbly type of fragrance. I really enjoy this one, and back then it was just the epitome of feminine and classy, but now it's just basic to me. I love it. I mean, I bought it again. I love it. I love the smell of it. I love everything about it, but it is a bit basic because, I mean, who doesn't own Versace Bright Crystal? Like, I've smelled it so many times on so many people that it's just like, oh. But I love it. I love the scent. I love the smell. It's just so pretty, girly. Definitely a very nice one for spring and summertime. You can't go wrong with this one. And that is Versace's Bright Crystal. The next perfume that I added to my collection is another one by Versace, and it is Versace Crystal Noir. This one was a blind buy for me. I've been wanting to get my hands on this perfume for a while now, and this one is the toilette version. I heard that the toilet and the parfum smell different. I don't know. I haven't smelled the parfum version, but this, you guys, wow. This smells really nice. It's a very seductive, dark type of fragrance. I'll read to you guys the notes. The main accords are woody, powdery, white floral, fruity, vanilla, violet, tuberose, musky, and sweet. The top notes are violet, black fig, black currant. Middle notes, jasmine, tuberose, frangipani. Base notes, sandalwood, cashmere, vanilla, and heliotrope. Now, this just smells very clean, like clean, fresh, dark, sexy, seductive. I can see myself wearing this for like a date night out. Kind of. Thank you, baby. Yes, it's very, it could even be unisex, honestly. Like I feel like a man can pull this off. It definitely has that masculine, sexy, unisex vibe. I really like it. I can see myself wearing this at night. I wouldn't wear this to like work or anything like that, or even during the daytime. It's pretty strong, and it's like a dark, seductive type of fragrance. Wow, it's my first time sniffing it, and I well, not right now. Like I said, I sniffed all of these when I received my purchase like 4 days ago, but now that I'm really getting a good whiff of it, yeah, it's a really good one. I like it. It kind of reminds me of something else. I just can't put my finger on it. This is really good. Really, really, really good. Again, that is Versace's Crystal Noir. Definitely very different to Bright Crystal. Another repurchase that I have here is, I've spoken about this one plenty of times before. It is semi-open. I didn't even bother with it because you guys already know that this is one of my favorite celebrity perfumes, and I ran out of the one that I had, so I got another one, and it is still by Jennifer Lopez. This is such a nice fragrance, you guys. You would never ever even think that it's a celebrity perfume because that's how good it is. Here's the bottle. Definitely a classic, one that I will, as you can already see, will always have in my collection. It is just such a very zen perfume, definitely very perfumey. Nothing like sweet or gourmand or fresh and clean. It's just perfumey, feminine, floral, just a very zen. This is my zen, relaxing type of perfume. Let me read to you the main accords. So they are white, floral, green, fresh, spicy, floral, citrus, fruity, powdery, and musky. And the the top notes are Earl Grey tea, white pepper, mandarin orange, apple, rice. Middle notes are jasmine, lily of the valley, freesia, honeysuckle, orange blossom, rose. Base notes are pepper, musk, iris, sandalwood, and amber. A whole bunch of notes, but it is just beautiful. Like that rice, the Earl Green tea, I guess that's what gives it that just soothing calmness to this fragrance. I guess it's the Earl Grey tea. Sorry, Earl Green tea. You hear me? Oh, it's just so nice. So nice. You can't go wrong with this one. You can use this any season, anytime, work, going out, any occasion. You definitely can't go wrong with this one. It is just floral, feminine, clean smelling, but not in a detergent type of clean. I love it. I love it. I don't know, when I smell this, I just think of a woman wearing like a fresh button up. Doesn't necessarily have to be white, but just a fresh button up, you know, hair done, very semi glam, not too much, but just, you know, clean, put together, ladylike, feminine, just coming out of work and tired and just ready to make herself some tea and relax and just watch YouTube. Does that sound familiar? I like it too, Nia. And that is still by Jennifer Lopez. The next fragrance, you guys, I was dying to get my hands on this perfume. This one is a blind buy, but I just gave it a go. I read good reviews on it. I also read not so good reviews on it, but listen, I love the other one that I have. So I figured, listen, I might just love this one, and I do. And it is Narciso Poudree by Narciso Rodriguez, and here it is. I have the all white cube, and you guys already know that that is one of my all-time favorite perfumes. I love it. That is the epitome of elegance and class in a bottle. So I just needed to get my hands on this one. So I'm going to read to you guys the notes for this one. The main accords are musky, white floral, woody, aromatic, powdery, sweet, rose, vanilla, balsamic. The top notes are jasmine, Bulgarian rose, orange blossom. Middle notes musk. Base notes coumarin, cedar, vetiver, and patchouli. Now this perfume, it does remind me a little bit of the original Narciso, the white cube, but Once it dries down, this one is more powdery. It's more, yeah, it's more powdery. It dries down to this, I don't want to say old lady scent, but it's a very vintage perfume. Like, it reminds me of, remember Coty, like that Coty powder for the face, like old school makeup. That's what it reminds me of, like the makeup that you would find in your grandmother's purse. But I love it. I love those perfumes. I love the vintage fragrances. I love the classics. I'm all for it. I think Narciso Rodriguez might just be my favorite fragrance line, because he has not disappointed me, you guys, not once, with all of his perfumes. I love the white bottle. I love this one. I have another Narciso fragrance that's coming up next, and I've smelled so many others that they're just so beautiful. They all fall into that vintage type of, you know, realm, you know, very classic, very vintage. A lot of people like to call it old school, old lady, grandma scents. I don't. To me, they're more so elegant, classy, vintage, a classic. And I really, really enjoy his fragrances. This one, I'm glad I got it as a blind buy, whatever, because I really like it. I really like it, and I know I'm going to be enjoying this one. This is another elegant, classy, powdery, musky, very musky perfume that I will be enjoying for sure. Next one up, again by Narciso Rodriguez, is Pure Musc for her Eau de Parfum. So I sprayed this, well, when I first tried it, I had purchased something at Macy's, and it came with a small sample of this, and at first I was like, no, like too, I don't know, too powdery, I guess. But you guys, once it dried down, I loved it. I fell in love with it. I was just like, I gotta have it. And here it is. Love it, love it. So I got the 1 fluid ounce just because I didn't want to like OD, you know. It is my first time purchasing this one, and it doesn't smell anything like Poudree or Narciso, you know, the cubes, as I like to call them. It's pretty different. It is still very musky. His fragrances are all very musky and powdery and vintage smelling. Ugh, but I love it. Like, I don't even know how to describe this. This is another one, actually, this reminds me of the fragrance drops, the Barbie fragrance drops that I described Stella McCartney's Pop as. This reminds me of that too, just a bit more rosier and more vintagey and more classic, not as girly and fun, I guess. Oh, look at my Guebo trying to play with the box and put it on his skin. Ah, yes, this is elegance. Elegance. Nia wants to smell it. Come smell it, Nia. Come. Oh, you see it's her forehead. My baby. How does that smell? Smells good?
Yeah, please. So beautiful.
So beautiful. You think it smells beautiful? What else? Is it sweet? Is it floral?
Floral.
Floral? It smells like flowers to you?
Yes.
What else?
Girly.
Girly.
Yeah.
Girly. What else?
Pineapple.
Like pineapples? Really? You think so? No, I don't think this smells like fruit. Oh. Thank you, Nia. Oh my god, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Like, if you like my type of fragrances, the elegant, classy, vintage type of fragrances, you need this in your collection. So the main accords for this one are musky, floral, powdery, and woody. Okay, thank you. Go. And the top notes are musk, middle notes flowers, and base notes cashmere. So literally 3 notes, but all I get is just flowers and musk. Yeah, flowers and musk and rosy and just elegant and powdery and musky. And oh, I love this. I love it so much. My mom liked it too. I might just gift her this for Mother's Day. But it's just, oh, so good, you guys. It's so good. This just reminds me of a classic working woman. Yeah, wearing that white button up. Very old school, traditional, working hard for her family, but always looking good and put together. I love it. I love this. This is Narciso Rodriguez Pure Musk for her. For me. Next one is a blind buy, which I'm super excited for, you guys, because I've been eyeing this one. Oh my god, my dog keeps moving the camera. I've been eyeing this one for such a long time, and I finally decided to grab it. And it is Haramain, but I think it's Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition. And this is what it looks like. Tell me that it's not beautiful. The packaging is gorgeous. This is what the bottle looks like. Has some weight to it. I love the gold. I love the juice, the yellow juice. It's just so And to think I only paid like 40 bucks for this, you guys. You guys, let me read to you the notes and the main accords. So the main accords for this one are sweet, fruity, ozonic, aquatic, fresh, amber, powdery, musky, vanilla, and woody. The top notes are bergamot, green notes, middle notes, melon, sweet notes, pineapple, amber. Base notes are musk, vanilla, and woody notes. So it doesn't say that it have oud in here, but I smell oud. It's so weird. I definitely smell the oud. I don't even know what to spray because I sprayed everything, but where? Okay, right here. I'll spray it right here. You guys, this is strong. Why is he barking? But it's so good. Oh my god. This is so good. So it's a mix of like woods, definitely woody, oudy, but not that bad smelling oud. It's like, it's a nice soft oud mixed with all this sweet stuff. It's definitely sweet, like very, very sweet. It smells like Arab money. Like, how else can I put it? It smells like Arab money, seriously. It smells so good, and it's so sweet. It's like stickily sweet, like sticky sweet. I don't want to say sickenly. I'm gonna just say sticky sweet. Oh, it's so good, you guys. I can't wait to wear this. I can't wait to wear this. I can't wait to wear this. I'm so glad I got it. It smells really, really good. It's really sweet, very sweet, a little bit woody. I feel like a man can even wear this if they mix it with something else. Oh my god. To die for. To die for. I'm so glad I got this. It is Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition. Wow. Wow. 40 bucks, you guys. The presentation is amazing, first of all. And the fragrance itself, so good. So good. Look at that. So my last purchase is none other than Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 62. I actually literally got this yesterday. I went to Sephora with my daughter, and while we were online, you know them little compartments that they have at Sephora, that's what always gets me, the little knickknacks that they be putting there. This was on there, and I just said, you know what, let me just grab this because the notes sound bomb. And the notes are, so top notes of pistachio, almond, middle notes heliotrope, jasmine petals, and it says dry, I guess dry, I don't know, vanilla, salted caramel, and sandalwood. And that's exactly what it is. It's just, it's very gourmand. It reminds me of like a cookie, and a slightly salted cookie drizzled with caramel and sprinkled with some almonds over top. It's just nutty and sweet and a little bit salty. I know I am going to be loving this, especially with perfumes that smell alike, like Viva La Juicy, Gold Couture, the regular Viva La Juicy. All those gourmand type of fragrances layered with this will be bomb, you guys. Bomb.com. Now, the last two fragrances are two from Dossier. They were sent to me like a month ago. If you hear noises in the background, you guys, sorry, I apologize. My mom just got home from outside and my brother is loud as hell. Anyways, the first fragrance that I have here is Musky Rose, and this one is a dupe for Narciso Rodriguez. Her, I think it is, the pink one. You guys, I have, as you can see, a little dent. I have been enjoying this one so much, and the notes are, top notes, osmanthus, bergamot, orange blossom, middle notes, rose, peach, jasmine, and base notes, musk, patchouli, and oak moss. I love this. This is nothing but rose, rosy, roses, rose. Like, this smells like nothing but roses to me, and it is a little bit like an old lady type of rose, but let's not call it that. Let's not call it that. It's a vintage rose, a classic rose, a dusty, classy rose. Absolutely love it. I've been enjoying it, and as I already told you guys, I love Narciso Rodriguez fragrances, so I'm really glad I got this one. The next one that I have here, I do have the box for, and it is Ambery Vetiver, and this one is a dupe for Byredo's, what is it? Byredo's Bal d'Afrique. Now, I've never smelled that perfume before. I've never owned it, but I have heard a lot about it, so I decided to try it. And as you can see, you guys, it's halfway full. I've been using this one a lot. Like, this is very citrusy, very lemony, very zesty. I really like it. It smells really good. The top notes are bergamot, lemon, buchu. Middle notes, orange blossom, marigold, violet, and base notes, vetiver, amber, and cedarwood. Just a very fresh, zesty type of fragrance. This would be perfect for the summertime. It is also unisex. I feel like a man could definitely get away with wearing this. There is nothing sweet or gourmand about it at all. This is just very citrusy, lemony, clean, and refreshing type of fragrance. If this is what Bal d'Afrique smells like, then it's spot on, because it's really good. Again, that is Ambery Vetiver. If you guys aren't familiar with Dossier, they're pretty much a dupe house. I've worked with them in the past, and they sent me these to review. So if you guys are interested, I will link them in the description box down below, along with all of these other fragrances that I purchased. And I'm super glad that I got, because they all smell super good, and I'm very pleased with all of them. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. The top notes are I'll wait, Quibble. The notes for this one, the main accords are musky, white floral, woody, aromatic, powdery, sweet, rose, vanilla, balsamic, warm, spicy. Come on, stop.
Well, but that's good.
Coño.